What was Nnamdi Kanu doing in Kenya? Nobody knows. Why would he go to Kenya? Tagbo, Chime, DJ Olu. These guys died in a week. Hi Team Crown, how on a day waiting they happen, waiting the sub. Welcome back to our channel. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave the link to the WhatsApp group in the comment section below. If you want to join, you can join. I'll drop the link down below. Let's quickly get right into today's news. Now, two big news yesterday. The first one, Nnamdi Kanu rearrested after 4 years or 3 years. And the second one, Davido's friend or aide, you can call him aide, ObamaDMW's death. Shocking, isn't it? Nnamdi Kanu's arrest, especially. Now, I'm gonna read some report because there's a lot of reports out there, different news platform and different headlines. First one here, first pictures of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu following his recent arrest and extradition to Nigeria. Now, the first thing that comes to my mind is, or the first thing that we thought about yesterday, a lot of people was, is that even possible? How come? Is it from UK or from where? Because note, all these headlines in everything, I never saw from UK. Nobody specified. There was never a specific place, you know, pinpointed that this guy, oh yeah, he got arrested here. Nobody knows. It's just, oh, it was extradited to Nigeria. The government worked with Interpol and it was brought to Nigeria. Note, that was missing. Where was it picked from? Now, we'll answer that shortly. Now, here he's been arraigned in court and they said, I fled Nigeria to save my life. Now, they said he's been arraigned in court and this is what he said. Now, in his words, my lord, my house was invaded and people were killed. Remember, in 2017, according to a report, he escaped from Nigeria. And that's what he was trying to say here. The reason why, you know, his case is still in court. So why would you leave Nigeria? So he's explaining why here. Say, I would have been killed too if I had not hid myself. That was why I have been unable to attend courts, right? It says here, I would have been killed the way others were killed when my house was invaded. That's exactly the words of Nnamdi Kanu, according to report. Now, let us read this. Another one. DSS arranged. Okay, I've said this, and this is the picture. Although some people are like, this guy from the back doesn't look like Nnamdi Kanu. It came as a shock. Like I said, a lot of people find it hard to believe. Like, how come would they even arrest Nnamdi Kanu? How did they do that? Now, about the location. Okay, I told you that was missing. About the location where they picked Nnamdi Kanu. According to Reno Mokri, just recently, he said that he got it from a reliable source that Nnamdi Kanu was picked up. I'm gonna read exactly what Reno Mokri says, right? He was picked up in Kenya. So they said Kenya gave him up. Now let me read this. I just spoke with a top UK government source. Nnamdi Kanu was not arrested or extradited by the British. According to this official, Kanu was almost definitely arrested in Kenya and it was an illegal detention. I won't reveal my source, but I have him on record. For those who do not know how these things operate, the United Kingdom is a civilized nation that is governed by the rule of law. Now the big question is, what was Nnamdi Kanu doing in Kenya? Nobody knows. Why would he go to Kenya? Still confusing, right? Let me continue. No one, no matter how wanted, can be arrested and extradited without extradition hearings before a court, especially when that person is a British citizen. There are Nigerians who are currently fighting their extraditions to Nigeria in court in the United Kingdom. They cannot leave the UK on their own volition or on the request of the Nigerian government until their hearings are exhausted. If they lose at the court of first instance, they have a right of appeal. I repeat, Nnamdi Kanu was not arrested or extradited by the British government. Also, it is a lie that he boarded a plane and came to Nigeria by himself. That is just propaganda. So that's another thing that we heard, that, oh, Nnamdi Kanu gave himself up. They said that is total rubbish. In fact, a lie. Now, said Interpol here, was arrested by Interpol, picked up, and another thing, Nnamdi Kanu, came by himself, to get arrested because of what is happening in the eastern part of Nigeria, especially Imo State. So he came to give himself up because, of course, his people are dying. That's what others are saying. But a large number of people believe now that, the government must have, arrested him unlawfully. And according to another new report that I saw, they said it was blindfolded during his court appearance, and there's the court, the vicinity was heavily guarded. I don't know why. Maybe the government is scared that, Nnamdi Kanu's men might come to rescue him. I don't know, but they said he's heavily guarded. That's the vicinity, like the environment of the court. Now, this guy, they said he is facing charges bordering terrorism, treasonable felony, unlawful possession of firearms, and management of an unlawful society. Here's another thing we need to think about. Let us think about this. Now, Nnamdi Kanu's arrest, is this going to stop Biafrans or Igbos? It's a big question, Nnamdi Kanu's arrest, if they, put this man in jail for how many years or even kill this man, is it going to stop the Biafran dream? Let me know in the comment section below, because, I've seen this question a couple of times, and I've also watched Nnamdi Kanu's video, a video where he said, look, whatever, irrespective of anything you do to me, the goal is still there. The dream is still there. Biafra, we still stand. He said it himself. So is this going to ease things a little bit for the federal government or worsen it? I mean, these are questions begging for answers. Now, you will think that everybody in Igbo land will be excited, will feel sad, about what happened, right? Nnamdi Kanu's arrest. No, in fact, the major people in government who are from, the eastern part of Nigeria, most of them are excited, especially the politicians, under Buhari's government, right? One notable person is Joe Igbokwe, who knelt down and thanked God that Nnamdi Kanu has been caught. And when he was asked, why are you happy that Nnamdi Kanu has been caught, he said that Nnamdi Kanu is after his life, and his family, and he's happy that this guy has been caught. And also, Nnamdi Kanu's doesn't have good intention, because young people are being killed because of him. So he doesn't believe in the Biafran dream. He doesn't believe that Biafra can stand. This is Joe Igbokwe, who a lot of people call the prodigal son. Those people from the eastern part of Nigeria. Yeah, he's his write-up. I don't have time to read that, but let me read the headline. Thank God I survived Nnamdi Kanu's madness. And I just explained. Here we have Omoyele Showore saying, #free Nnamdi Kanu, free Kanu now. Asking for self-determination is not a crime. Another report from Sahara Reporters is uneasy calm. That is in the eastern part of Nigeria is calm now. So is that the goal, to catch Nnamdi Kanu, hoping that the agitation in Imo State will cool down? Another thing we need to think about. Well, guys, they said that soldiers flood the major towns in the eastern part of Nigeria. Soldiers are all over, and everywhere is just calm. Guys, here we have the guy Bashir Ahmad, who says The language is now so clear for everyone to understand after Nnamdi Kanu's, or news about Nnamdi Kanu's arrest. That is it, guys. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Moving on to the next news. Here we have Davido's right-hand man. Oh, almost everybody, that are close to Davido, they call him Davido's right-hand man. I don't know, but they said this one is Davido's. Some people say this is, aide, others say it's right-hand man, left-hand man, whatever. It's Davido's friend. That one alone is fine. Davido's close friend. Very close, right? ObamaDMW. Big news yesterday. But another question, I'm sorry guys, I'm asking numerous questions, but it's based on, people's comments and for my research, a lot of people are asking this. Why is everyone dying around Davido? That's the big question. First, it was so sad then when we heard the news about Tagbo, Chime, DJ Olu. These guys died in a week, right? Later, we heard about Davido's personal bodyguard, read about his death, and it was like, what? And now, ObamaDMW. But one thing stands out: alcohol, living the life, lifestyle. Because Peruzzi said something. He said he's done with smoking after, the death of ObamaDMW. Kind of hinted on that, like, okay, this guy actually died from this. Heart failure, that's what they said killed him, and he's going to be buried today according to what I heard. He drove himself to the hospital, himself, when he started feeling funny, but he died. Sad news. But still goes back to the man himself, Davido. Davido, what's going on with you? I think we shouldn't blame Davido, but again, a lot of people are curious. I think we should blame it on the lifestyle. If you look at Tagbo, how many shots of tequila they said this guy took? Alcohol, lifestyle. Now, we haven't heard it officially, from the families or from autopsy or from... But now all we can hold on to, or we can still hold on to, is Peruzzi's statement during his chat with someone, right? He said that, or subtly said that, this guy died through that means. Living the life, alcohol, smoking, you understand? Guys, I want you to let me know what you think, because, like I said, a lot of people, when Davido lost his friend, they said it's going to affect Davido's career. It didn't affect Davido's career like that, because, when we look at it closely, it's drugs and getting drunk and living the life that killed this guy. We saw that. It's not like this guy died mysteriously, right? There was something came up. But here's Peruzzi's chat or conversation. Brother, what happened to Obama? Saji, my Obama is gone. It's a lie, Oncho. What happened to Obama? God, he wasn't sick. On Thursday, he was strong and fit. What happened? Bro, I was with him this morning. He was eating rice in the studio because we all gathered there to spend time with David before he left. Obama left me there at past 2 a.m. Me, I left there by past 3. And he continued saying he walked into the hospital by himself. I'm done with this cigarette and alcohol, on God. See me, strong man. See the strongest man, Obama Ginger. But this is big shot. Well, guys, what I just want to say, I remember talking about that. And I said here, his arteries stopped pumping. He couldn't breathe again. Jesus. Now, guys, I said it in my previous video that stay off drugs or stay off all these hard things, because seriously, at the end of the day, you're looking after yourself, you love yourself. That's why. It is not because you can. And a lot of people that tell you these things is because they've lived their life. It's nothing there. Some people learn their hard way, and others just learned it by themselves. I learned from someone who learned it the hard way, who passed through hell. I'm happy about that, but trust me, like, it doesn't worth it. Stay off drugs. It's because they love you. It is not because of okay, you're not exposed, you should be having fun. No, just chill with life, man. Chill. There's so much fun in life. If you want to drink responsibly. It's okay, but don't do it too much. And when a doctor tells you stop drinking, stop drinking. Even though it's small, if they tell you, look, stop drinking, your liver can't take or your heart can't take any more of this, or stop smoking, stop it. Well, I know it's not easy, but you know, you just have to learn or go for or get help. All right, I saw this online. I was like, I don't know how these people do it. ObamaDMW breaks down on his Instagram live, and I don't know how people cry on Instagram live. I don't know how they do it, but they still do it though. I don't know how comfortable you are to cry in front of camera, but although it's a sad news, but again, I don't know how these people do it. Guys, let us watch this video. Here we have Ike, the reality TV star, Ike Onyema. He said, or Ike, is it Ike? Whatever. He says, if you don't comment or like Obama's post on a normal day and you go ahead commenting now or posting his pictures, F you. Okay, everywhere. Keep your fake love. All right. That's it. Let me know what you think. Moving on to the next news. Here we have Chidinma and the Super TV boss. Is this ever going to end? I don't know. Only time will tell. Now, the forensic investigators in Lagos are on this. Seriously, when you're rich, I've said it in Nigeria, man, you can do almost everything, like for real, you know, in Nigeria. Like, look, immediately the security guys swung into action. Forensic investigators, in fact, they said freshly trained forensic investigators are onto the matter. I said it before, man. Chidinma will have to buckle up because you just stepped on, you know, the strongest men. You just stepped on their toes, you know, or the strongest guys in Nigeria. You just stepped on their toes. Like, this guy must have like huge connection. I mean, he stays in Banana Island, obviously rich, and the wife too works at NMPC. They have the money to fight this case. Hey, so Chidinma is in for it, like I said. Well, guys, let us watch this video.
It's a one-bed short-let apartment. From the entrance, our camera could see the kitchen, which is enclosed with the room. Blood stains still evident on the bedspread and sheets. The room all scattered. We also noticed a huge chunk of blood clot on the floor. This seems to be a tough case, but security expert Dennis Amakwe commended the police for what they have achieved so far and says more can be done.
No, Lagos State, they have forensic investigators that were recently trained. They should go in there, look at the place very, very well and see whether somebody was trying to wash off the evidence that was apparent in that room. And then, of course, the position of where the body lies. Where was he? How was he stabbed? Was he stabbed by her? What is her height as considered to his own height? We have to know. And then the angle of strike, we have to know that. So if the angle of strike and the height does not rhyme properly, it will show that there were other people that were in that room doing this particular thing with her. And then, of course, look at the body, and then, of course, look at the room itself. And of course, other evidences must be there, because there's no crime that does not leave evidence in its trail, no matter how you try to be clever and clean it up. So telephone records, I think they've not looked into that to know the people she has been communicating with, you know, before and after she has been discovered. So if we know the telephone log and with the help of the service providers, we should be able to know who has been talking to her and stuff like that.
Meanwhile,
That is it. Let us chill with this one. Bella Shumada finally graduates from LASU. Remember in his 2020 or Vision 2020, the song that brought him to the limelight, it says that 4 years in LASU is really nothing. You know, basically saying education is a scam. But here he is, you know, going to school, finally graduates, and my people, man, it's a very short story, but I think you understand.
Son, you are darling. 4 years in LASU is really nothing. Better get that money, son. We are starving. In a different time zone. In a different time zone, my brother. Congrats, you. We will represent everybody to that space. One time, Danbana Republic. It's here. Danbana Republic. One time.
Here we have you know, a little bit of politics. Obasanjo speaks about Buhari being dead, like the real Buhari. You know, there are rumors out there that the real Buhari is dead, and they're replaced by a guy named Jubril from Sudan or South Sudan. He said it's ridiculous that the person who even came to ask him that question is a top guy in government. Then he kept wondering, why would you come and ask me such question? Like, you believe that on social media, you say it on social media. But guys, let me know if you really believe that the real Buhari is dead, because yeah, a lot of people believe that. Let us watch this video.
And said, tell me, this talk about Buhari not being Buhari. I said, do you believe this? He said, well, it's in the social media. I said, Buhari will die, and we will not know that Buhari has died. And they will bring out somebody from Sudan to be Buhari. It's ridiculous to extreme that you have it in the social media, and you have people believing it.
Okay, guys, this is really sad. This guy, you know, committed this offense with his friend. And what is the offense? He raped 2 girls. He was part of the guys that raped 2 girls. And it's a LASU story. Although LASU said they've suspended him, you know, during this whole case. He's been taken to court. It was caught, right? And others are still at large. That means they've not been seen. He is the one paying. Only him is being used for a scapegoat, right? And this happened in 2018. What they did was, you know, they went into a female hostel off campus to rob these girls. They went there with guns, machetes, and, you know, and bottles, right? Just to rob these girls. They collected certain things from them and also slept with the girls. But this guy has been sentenced to 21 years in prison. Well, so sad, but I think he deserved it, if you ask me. Yeah, he deserved it. Now, I'm just thinking, why he's the only one. What happened? Now, others are still at large. The security guys are still looking for them. Did he refuse to snitch on these guys? Or he's just unlucky? I don't know, but good to hear that he's been arrested and sentenced to 21 years in prison. Although some people say he should be sentenced to like forever in jail. Well, moving on to the next news. Nigerians having fun as well. Like I said, this is part of our culture. It has become, by the way, part of our culture. And they say money no day Lagos. Money day. Fine. Now you can see showing off money, and they just said, the government just said that you shouldn't rubbish the naira. Like, anybody that's found doing that will be arrested. I said it will never be possible, because this is part of, it has become part of, you know, the culture in Nigeria. Let's watch this video. This man, a PDP gubernatorial aspirant, said that he needs his money, 26 million naira back, and all the things that he spent before the primaries. He said they must pay him back. You see, these people pay so much money, and when they get into government, they just all they have in their mind is to get back the money, embezzle, and do all these things. When it's so much money, you know, to run as whatever office that you want to, you know, you're interested in, it's crazy, isn't it? And this man confidently said, you know, PDP forced him to pay 26 million. They didn't force you, my dear, because if you had won, you wouldn't have said this thing, that they forced you to pay 26 million naira. You and other candidates, 16 others, you know, for the candidate nomination forms, I think. And now you're crying. Well, guys, let us watch this video.
They are going to look for my money and all the money I spent.
In what way? Are you...
I am not happy.
Why?
When I picked up my form, which the party forced us to pay 26 million.
You call that force? Were you forced to pay 26 million?
I wasn't the first. I am among those who paid, and we are 16 in number. So the journey to this point had been very excruciatingly painful.
How so?
Having campaigned in 21 local governments, you cannot change the rules of the game after the game had started. You cannot change the rules of the game after the game has started. You change the result, or you shift the goalpost. So I cannot be happy. And the PDP, I'm telling them, will look for my money and all the money I spent. They are going to look for my money and all the money I spent.
In what way? Are you indirectly saying that you were suing the party, you're taking them to court?
I am not saying that, but I am saying that you may interpret it any way you see. But I am not happy.
For the purpose of this exercise, and but for the purpose of...
When we filled up the form for our nominations, we were given delegate list totaling about 2,500. But look at it, they are bringing in 290. They are bringing in 290.
Is it 290 or 229, sir?
I do not know, but it's in that figure. It's within that figure. You cannot be changing the rules.
Okay, here is where we are now in Nigeria about the satellite, guys. This man said something. We are living in grace. That one touched me. Let's watch this video.
We have only one satellite.
This satellite, is it not the 2011 satellite?
2011 satellite,
Did it have a 7-year lifespan?
It has 7 years lifespan, and the lifespan is supposed to have expired 2018.
Yes.
In a culture of satellite industries, you build a new satellite that is supposed to replace that one before you have.
So we haven't?
We have not done that.
So what's that satellite doing right now?
We are living in grace, because normally, based on the foil of the...
Guys, let us move straight to today's question. Yeah, it's been a while. I read the comments. I'll do that soon. Okay, today's question is, be honest. You have to be. Will you marry a person that behaves exactly like you? Leave your answers in the comment section below, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys, so much. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and I want to thank you guys for your support, by the way. I'm serious about that. Until we see you next time, peace.